Leef je uit. Alsjeblieft. Ja.
Not have their speeches ready a week ago, which did not give the sign language interpreters sufficient time to translate that perfectly. So that may be.
So why did we choose to call this event Queer Pride rather than Gay Pride? Well, first of all, we think that the word queer is more inclusive than just gay. It can include everyone in the LGBTQIA+ community.
And to the practice of pinkwashing by corporations that are not truly supporting the LGBT+ community, but that are just like doing this just to show, just to get to sell some stuff, basically. Also called rainbow capitalism. For us, queer is explicitly inclusive of marginalized groups within the LGBT+ community. For example, queer immigrants, asylum seekers, people with disabilities, people of color, non-binary folks. Because of all this, we have also chosen not to rely on corporate sponsors for our events. As I was saying in an interview that I just did, having corporate sponsors also would force us to make our event less political, and we didn't want that. We want this event to be radical and really protest for our rights, for our emancipation. For us, queer is explicitly inclusive of marginalized groups within the LGBT+ community. For example, queer immigrants, asylum seekers, people with disabilities, people of color, non-binary folks. Because of all this, we have also chosen not to rely on corporate sponsors for our events.
Everything will be okay. First procedure and first petition. It's gone. And so we are starting now again.
Well, I see you. Cool. First off, I'm Helene. I and all of us, we welcome you to the first Queer Pride of Groningen, as Verla has represented us, but I'm saying this again, welcome. So, give it up for yourself.
Spreading her wings and her song, just let her fly, fly, fly. For the whole world to see. Oh, oh, spread her wings, spread beauty. So much. Then I'd say, 'cause I know. Then I'd say, 'cause I know. And then I'd sing, 'cause I know how it feels to be free. Thank you guys. Yes, thank you so much.
But the Dutch immigration services then put you through this whole like test whether you are queer enough and all this bullshit. And yeah, we wanted to put some attention on that. So yeah, give it up for Sandro and Mohammed.
Here we go. Hello, family. It's good to see so much people here around. In 2011, I was organizer of Pink Saturday here with 40,000 people. Same year, I was organizer from the Rainbow Week, and the year after also. And since that time, I became full-time activist for LGBT refugees. And next to me, I will introduce him some later. It's Mo. This is his first Pride. And this gives me, if I hear applause like this gives me kippenvel, chicken skin. I think that's the name. Because for him it's unbelievable. With a pain in the ass, sometimes for people of COA, sorry, there are also a lot of people from COA doing their best. But last week, for example, I had a queer refugee. He was going to his location manager, telling that his roommate was making harassments, was trying to abuse him sexual. And the location manager said to him, "Grow up, be a man." What is a man? The word is to Mo, and then we're going.
Hello everyone. My name is Mo, and I'm from Lebanon. I'm for 3 years in Groningen, in Netherlands. And yeah, I had a lot of difficulties before, and with the support and with the help from everyone, and from especially from COC Groningen and Drenthe, and special thank for Sandro, because he really helped me a lot to pass the difficulties. And from 2 weeks ago, I got a positive decision, and I can follow my hopes and my dreams, because really my life before it was in danger, and Sandro, he helped me to be in a safe place. Thank you so much.
Refugees are welcome here. We're here. We're queer. Refugees are welcome here. We're here. We're queer. Refugees are welcome here. Refugees are welcome here.
I want to thank people who are so validating of my identity, but it also feels like I shouldn't thank them because that should be a normal thing, right? To treat someone with respect. But sometimes it just happens when I'm out and I'm trying to have fun and people walk up to me and ask whether I have a pussy or penis. Or they're so fascinated by it and treat me like a scientific discovery. This world was not made for non-binary people. It was not made for trans people. It was not made for fat people. It was not made for disabled people. It was not made for immigrants. It was not made for mentally ill people. It was not made for abuse survivors. It was not made for people who attempted suicide. It was not made for people with a caring and sensitive soul. Well, for that, I say, let's take it back. This world is ours, and I know most of you care about it. So let's make sure that no queer kid has to grow up in fear. Let's make sure no trans... Let's make sure no transgender adult struggles with self-hate. Let's make sure that no intersex baby gets their genitals mutilated. Let's make sure that our activism is inclusive. Let's make sure our communities are a safe place for the most marginalized in our society. Let's make sure that we stop the killing of people of color and trans women of color. Because honestly, if we don't do it, who else will?
Als je het toch beter weet, als ik het toch steeds weer beter weet, ben ik goed genoeg of ben ik toch steeds weer vergeten? Ik sta hier vandaag in Groningen op een podium en ik ben te boven gekomen en wij zijn goed genoeg. Er is vandaag al meerdere malen gesproken over het feit dat rechtspopulisme opkomt. Maar dit is niet het enige wat er tegenwoordig gebeurt. De groene golf, de green wave is happening. 41% van de Europese bevolking is opgekomen om te stemmen. Dit is het meeste in 20 jaar. Wij staan ook op, wij stemmen ook. Onze stem geldt eveneens. The people united will never be defeated. Samen staan wij hier, samen zijn wij trots en samen groeien wij door. Wij zijn goed genoeg.